Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Retro Oblivion. I decided to buy the Golden Tee 3D from Arcade1Up. Yes, I decided to pull the trigger on it. I didn't have much of a chance to get the first one, so when the second one was announced, I definitely wanted to pick this one up. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed, put it together, and check out some games. Alright guys, here's all the pieces to the Golden Tee, all laid out on the floor. We have our side panels. Then we have our coin door. There's our control deck. All the smaller pieces needed to put this thing together. We have our speakers. Our marquee. And finally, the 19-inch monitor. There we go. Okay, one of the reasons I did buy this cabinet was because I do enjoy a game of golf every once in a while. It's a lot of fun. And I thought this would be a great game to add to my collection. And most of all, this cabinet does not have a riser. And for the first time, it has a 19-inch monitor. So I was very excited to see all this. So I did place my order through Best Buy pre-orders, and they did a really great job in providing this for me at the time that they promised. So here's my shout out to Best Buy pre-orders. They did a great job there. So let's go ahead and put this thing together and check out the gameplay. And here we have a little comparison of the iArcade speakers compared to the new Arcade1Up speakers. And as you can see, the speakers are a little bit better with Arcade1Up, but still not as big as the iArcade. But they are doing much better. Pretty cool marquee. I like it. Definitely different. Okay, I just wanted to say that if you do see this letter B right here on the marquee, don't freak out. It's actually on a piece of plastic here that you just rip off the marquee. So it won't leave no residue or anything on your marquee. Just peel this off and you'll be good to go. Another thing I do want to point out is that you do get 4 metal brackets, this right here. You get 4 metal brackets with this cabinet. And the first set of brackets, you're going to connect D2 with D1. This is the top side panel. And those have to be connected. And then you're going to have to take the other brackets, the other metal brackets that we have, and connect the bottom to the top half of the cabinet right over here. So okay guys, so basically you put this one together a little bit differently. You're going to assemble the top portion and the bottom portion separately, and then you're going to slide the bottom right into the top on the floor and tie it together using these metal brackets. That's going to hold the top and bottom together. Alright guys, here's a better view of those brackets that hold this monster together. There's the first bracket there. That mends the bottom to the top. And there's the other bracket there. So it's not too complicated, just a little bit different, but definitely worth having it at its size, because this thing is a beast. It's pretty big. All right, here's a look inside the unit. As you can see, there's your USB. Here's the power for the Marquee. You have your Wi-Fi, the ribbon cable. All right, here's the control deck. We have all the control buttons, on and off, volume. Here's the live. Pretty much we have everything that you would basically need to play these type of games. Here's the headphone jack. And I must say that control board, I love the art. It's just grass, but it looks pretty good. Definitely gives you that earthy feel. Alright guys, I have it all turned on. Let's go ahead and show you some gameplay, but first, let's go ahead and go over some of the games that it does come with. Comes with Golden Tee 3D Golf, Golden Tee 97, Golden Tee 98, Golden Tee 99. And then we have Golden Tee 2K, Golden Tee Classic, Shuffleshot, and World Class Bowling. Got about 8 games here. Let's go ahead and play some games. Let's kick it off with Golden Tee 3D. We'll do Oak Valley. Alright, I'm doing pretty crappy here. I ain't never gonna make it. Alright, there we go.
Golf for one to hit.
You know, golf is just one of those games. You either like it or you don't. There's not that many sports that I don't like. I'm a very competitive person.
Get the snorkel.
Ah, darn. But this is a really fun game. I definitely need some practice, but I'll get there. I gave it a little too much there.
Golf for one to putt. Golf for one to putt.
There we go. All right, let's go ahead and check something else out.
Golf for one is up.
All right, I know what everybody wants to see. I know you all been dying to see this one. Shuffleshot. Let's go ahead and see what this is about.
Shuffleshot.
I'll be quite honest. I don't know what any of this is. So I'm just gonna play and pretend I know what I'm doing.
Oh, hey.
Okay, was that good?
Picture perfect.
Okay, cool. I can actually see myself liking this game. After having a few beers, get a little tipsy, this might actually be a fun game.
Last puck.
That's pucky.
Ready. Player 2, you're up. Oh, hey. Picture perfect. Yeah, you shouldn't be drinking before you play.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out one more game. Let's go ahead and do world-class bowling. I've been wanting to look at this one. All right, so just choose the amount of players with the roller. All right. There we go. All right, so you'll control everything with the face left, face right buttons. And you can use the ball, the track ball, to also adjust yourself. There we go. Very easy instructions. Okay guys, my final thoughts on this thing is that it's a gorgeous cabinet. I love the side art. It's very beautiful. Much better in person than it is online. That bottom half there, that's more of a caramel color, which looks a lot better than it does online. And the marquee, very brightly lit. I have no complaints with that marquee. It looks a lot better than all the other Arcade 1-Up marquees. They definitely improved with the marquee on this one. Control deck is just great. The speakers, very nice. It's very loud. And I'm pretty impressed overall. And the size of this thing, it's just really huge. This is a Goliath. It's a monster cabinet. And again, it has no riser. Okay, and this right here, this is just for the size comparison. On the right side, we have the iArcade, and the left, the Golden Tee 3D XL, and that's the size of it. As some of you know, the iArcade is a pretty big machine, very tall, and right next to the Golden Tee, it looks a little dwarfed. Golden Tee is a pretty good size cabinet, so they weren't playing around when they said that they were going to make this sucker big. So it is a decent size. And you are looking at the final resting place for the Golden Tee 3D. I'm going to keep it down here, downstairs, because I don't have enough room in my game room. So it's going to stay down here with my iArcade. So those two are going to be buddies. Now you're probably going to have to really appreciate the type of games that are on this cabinet in order to determine if it's worth it for you. For me, I love bowling, I love golf. They're really fun games. They're hobbies that I actually like to do in my spare time. And I also like video games, so it's a win-win situation for me. And I've got no complaints there. So it works out for me. If you're not that much into golfing, bar type games, then you probably might not like this as much, but you could always give it a try. That's for you to decide. All right, everybody, that's all I have for you all today. If you have any questions or comments, just leave it down below, and I will see you on the next video.